Welcome, welcome, welcome to another edition of Nikki B and Friends, episode 22.
Double deuce.
Yay.
2-2. 2-2. Some people said we wouldn't make it this far.
Man.
It was wrong.
Wrong.
We made it. But just think of how many people we didn't have to let go in the process.
Oh, now you trying to go ham.
That was funny, Coach.
Some people, man, just from
sometimes you gotta show them.
Right before you start to now. That's why it's Nikki B and Friends. I'm gonna be here.
As Nikki B, like Otis from Temptations.
Uh-huh.
Ain't nothing above attempts.
You know this.
Too funny.
What's going on with you, Dee?
Nothing much. Just trying to make $1 out of 15 cents.
How do you make $1 out of 15 cents?
You remember that song?
Mm-mm.
I got Google what the real
It was that I Get Around.
Yeah, trying to make $1 out of 15.
$1 out of 15 cents.
I get around.
Okay, so you get around. All right.
I'm just playing. It's a joke. Damn joke.
People are gonna be approaching you with 15
right.
cents.
You don't get the
Somebody in all pennies. 15 pennies ain't hard to come back.
Got you, girl.
All right. What's going on with you, Coach?
You know, nothing much. Staying busy, living life, trying to stay warm like everybody else.
Man.
How Global Money Group magazine doing?
It's actually doing really good. It's actually in the past, since it came out, it's gained the most traffic out of anything I posted in that time.
Okay.
So,
good.
It's been
so
great.
You are making $1 out of 15 cents.
Listen. I make it. Okay. I get by.
Man, not mad at you.
I got child support orders. What you talking
All right, trying to get you all on the air.
Who done sent you? We'll talk.
Oh, my bad. I wasn't low key. I
still don't eat real meat.
And I just do not want to be subpoenaed to who is Coach B. And,
right. I ain't testifying on nobody's behalf.
Exactly. So you know I was cracking up laughing because I thought of both of you fools this weekend because I was watching something on a channel I don't even watch that much. But anyway, it's that channel that Snap Oxygen.
Okay.
And Ice-T got a show that's called He Do the Talking. And he ended up saying, yeah, that's how homeboy got caught. And it's called Ice Cold Cases. With Ice-T.
I love it.
Coach, he need a co-partner. He need a co-partner.
As soon as I saw it, I was thinking of you.
That's funny.
Dying laughing. Like, this is so silly. So, what the weather like over there?
We good right now. Just give it about 12 hours. It probably won't be.
No, it ain't supposed to be.
Man.
Same here. I think overnight we're supposed to get a lot of snow.
Yeah.
So.
I'm trying to tell you, Friday, don't make me appreciate heat. Nothing will.
Oh, were you one of the people without power?
Oh, my God.
Because of the hard-headed people who didn't turn their heat down to 65 like they asked y'all.
No, that wasn't it. The lies.
That's what they said.
No, the Lions. Well, that might be where Chicago, but in Grand Rapids.
No, we didn't have no problems in Chicago.
Oh,
they said on your news. That's why the newspaper said that. That's why they asked everybody to turn it down because it was using too much of something. And that's what ended up happening. Nobody followed the rule, and most people didn't, and that's why the power went out.
Nah, the power went out because the line snapped because it was.
So y'all had one line that do the whole city?
No, it was like spots. It was like areas. So like it was 3 blocks on my street, and then it'd be another mile, and then it's 3 blocks on that street. Businesses. It didn't matter. It was just when the line got too heavy from the ice buildup.
Yeah. And
it snapped. We had an ice storm. I don't know about Chicago, but yeah, we had an ice storm. So I tried to man up, thinking like a G. Oh my God. So I have 2 fireplaces, one in the basement, one in the living room. So I called myself, I'm going to do the one in the basement. So hit the floor in the living room, do the one in the living room. Boom, I got me a little heat storm, right? So wrong. Because you got to keep stoking the fires. You got to keep putting wood in both of the fireplaces. It was the longest night of my life, and I ain't never been at work before 7 o'clock ever. But I was, because there's heat there. Man, I never got dressed that fast. Didn't nothing match. That's another story. I get there, and I'm checking Consumers Energy update like I'm a crackhead. That's my man. my dealer. I'm on the website like, okay, what about now? What about now? Man, when the heat finally came on, I stopped at the house to get some clothes so I can go to the hotel. And
for 15 cents.
And the heat was on. My house was 40. I was like, oh, no. I put 2 electric heaters in my bedroom and stayed there for the rest of the night.
Good. Well, at least you got the power came back on.
Man, it was cold, though. Whew.
Coach, you ain't had no problems like that?
Man, I had power like James St. Patrick. I was doing just fine.
I'm telling you,
that's the elevator to the first floor walking in.
Trying to tell you, it was hard out here for a player.
That's funny. But before we get started and all of that, I had this interesting conversation with a friend of mine who tells me that he was married at the time and that his ex family member cousin would always, when they got together, she, like he didn't pay attention to it, which I find hard to believe you don't pay attention to every time y'all do a family event, even if it's her family, that her cousin is fixing your plate and making sure you got your favorite drink, but sits on your lap. I'm like, that's so disrespectful that, one, I can't believe that the ex wouldn't have slapped her in the face. 2, why didn't you tell her to get up? Like, I wasn't really even paying no attention. I'm like, that just made it too comfortable. And then he said, well, if, I guess, people probably was thinking like, if we was doing something, we wouldn't be so comfortable. And I'm like, I'm thinking the opposite. Right. If she's feeling like she could sit on your lap in front of my face, I'm feeling like I could slap her off of your lap as I'm slapping you.
100% agree.
Because I ain't playing that with no cousin and I ain't playing that with no friend. Really? You don't have no boundaries?
Out of order. Out of order.
And she was married. Her husband will be there.
Oh.
And I'm like,
I know me. That's not gonna happen.
Right. I'm like, oh, okay, I'm going to have to watch out for him. He must be killed
Right.
somebody, because if the dude didn't say nothing.
Right. You better not say anything.
If the dude ain't saying nothing to him about man, telling his wife, get up and letting him know, you know, let me let you know something. You wrong. Step outside. Like, you busted and killed somebody before that. Ain't nobody checked you, because you would have been checked. When I finished acting the fool, we wouldn't have had no family we wouldn't have never been invited to no family get-togethers again.
Yeah.
Ever.
Now her husband hit him with the, you got that, brother? All right, brother.
Right.
Yeah, excuse me, brother. Yep, I know, brother.
Go ahead, play it up.
Yeah.
What?
It ain't no problem.
I'm like, so she never even said, like, well, you know, when you guys are alone, like, hey,
my cousin.
she's sitting on your lap, like, I didn't like that. Even if she's soft-spoken or just didn't want to cause a scene, her mama there.
Oh, no.
Because it's her family. I'm like, oh, my sisters ain't going to even let that happen.
Thank you.
What?
Hands would have been laid. They wouldn't have been in prayer.
I got a cousin now who, when I tell you she don't play about her husband, she don't play about her husband with nobody. Don't be trying to sit by him. You could barely say hi.
You just do the what's up nod. Keep
right. She do not play. He ain't leaving her sight. But I don't want to have to go to that extreme, but you're not going to be disrespectful.
Oh, absolutely not.
I'm like, dang, y'all ain't see the Players Club?
Right.
Or, what was it? Soul Food?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Did nobody see that?
Clearly they weren't paying attention.
They was paying attention. I said, I bet you it was, everybody in there was like, y'all see that?
Right.
Yeah, they definitely
gonna sit on that man's level.
Because after the fact, he says that somebody ended up saying to him after, you know, years, and they not together no more, like, was you and old girl sleeping together because did you know, she was fixing your plate and all of that, and then, you know, that's when I was, you know, after I thought about it, you can't tell me you ain't realized.
Bruh, you thought about that. You thought about it. Come on. Nope.
Come on. Nope. So, what you gonna do, Coach? Y'all let her get together. Y'all playing some cards. Your girl go sit on somebody's lap.
I mean, I'm gonna do what anybody else would do. I'm memorizing numbers because I'm about to get locked up. The whole time I'm swinging 61657 6976780.
I will be the first one to come get you. I already know what went down. I got you.
Right, and I already, like, when I was thinking about even bringing this up, I'm like, oh, I ain't even got to ask Didi. Y'all already know.
I'm playing spades at Chris Brown's house when I get out.
Thank you. Man, I'm bringing the Kool-Aid.
But, like, to me, that was so I'm like, that is beyond disrespectful.
Now I can see if I made the play, be like, hey, take this to him, so I'll make the kids' plates too. You're not going to get, I can't even get it out. No.
I may not even mind the fixing the plate. But the sitting on the lap.
Your plate. No, hell no. No, I got my friend's plate. I got it. Go sit down.
Has it ever happened to you before, Coach?
Never in life. Like them, that's one of them situations where you get mad it didn't happen to you because you were dead. Like you be like, I swear, they know who they can pull it on.
And that's exactly what I said.
Man, I wish that was me. I'm tight.
Yep. That's exactly what I said. I said they know who they could pull that on and who they couldn't. They knew she wasn't gonna say nothing.
Yep. That's what.
But ain't nothing like the slapping the mess out of somebody with the quick grab to their hair or neck and yank them to the ground. Oh.
Man, you took me back.
Okay, let me rope it on back in.
Yeah, rope it on back.
Man.
You better take a deep breath after that one. Count to 10, everybody. Because I was like, I will be sitting on ready.
Man. See, I think like you said, they know.
And then you don't say, get up. I really want paying dude.
Really, a whole human being on your leg, you ain't noticed? Man, come on.
Mm-hmm.
Now that dude must have kept that thing on him. There's something for that dude not to say nothing.
Exactly.
Dude, nah, call me Dr. Seuss. I got that thing too.
I can't even. No.
I can't even imagine nobody even doing. I can't imagine nobody even trying that with me. Like, ain't nobody
around the corner and she just posted up. Man. Vaseline would have came out of nowhere or put on my face for me to whip that. Man.
It wouldn't even been no time for no Vaseline. It would have just been.
No cousin. Yep. And the next day reunion be like, remember that time D slapped the dog?
Yeah. So I was making sure it wasn't me. No, I was like, that's so disrespectful. I just can't. I don't even see silly stuff like that.
I can't even. Nuh-uh. First of all, the cousin has no respect for herself or
her
husband.
husband.
Thank you.
Got her husband right there.
But what did the husband say when they went home?
I don't know. He ain't never say nothing to him. Because I'm like, he should have snatched her up.
If nothing else.
If he didn't want to make a scene, he needed to send a text. Get your ass up. And let's go. We leaving.
Right. Without your plate.
Man, please. I'm a director. I make scenes.
That's what I'm talking about.
Action. Hey.
Shoot.
I done seen that before. Let me talk to you for a minute.
Oh, that's
all right, y'all. I gotta go. What?
Right.
Already?
Not for me, of course.
Right.
Just saying. Get on names.
Right.
All right, y'all. Count to 10 while I thank our sponsors.
Right. 10, 9, 8.
All right, so we have Labs BET Comedy View. Josh Adams is coming live to the Ambrosia Theater at 959 Lake Drive Southeast. 2 shows, 1 night. So that'll be February the 16th, a nice Valentine's Day date. Other comedians will be there. Doors open early at 6:30. Showtime is at 7. Then they're having a second show. That show starts at 9:30. Seating is limited. Parking is free. Free refreshments. Make sure that you know that you can bring your own alcohol. So this is in regards to, again, the Ambrosia Theater. Tickets can be purchased by contacting 616-710-7596 or 616-340-0408, or you can go right online and purchase your ticket. And that is from the comedy show presented by Team Marshall and Said Out Loud Comedy. And our girl Didi will be in the building representing Nikki B and Friends.
Yeah.
So make sure you go and check her out. If anybody got any problems with her.
Man.
And don't sit on a man's lap.
Whatever you do.
Right, whatever you do.
I would be there on a wish mode.
Right, don't sit on her man's lap. So, let's get to today's topic, which is revolving your life around your significant other. So, who wants to start this conversation off? Let's go to Dee Dee.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, no, I would say no, I don't. Well, we've been together for a long time, so it's a little different. But in the beginning, you probably would be available. You know, they get off work at 5. So you'd probably be available at 6, you know, for a call or whatnot. But not like available. You probably would, you know, I'm going to, you know, go to the gym or whatever. I know he's going to get off at 5. All right. Hey, I'm at the gym. I'm going to hit you when I get back, whatever. But I'm not going to just, when he get off at 5, I should be at the house just in case he call me.
So are you going to go every place he go? Do y'all have to do things together, or you guys he can hang out with the boys?
Oh, absolutely.
And hang out, and you can hang out with the girls?
Absolutely.
Okay.
That's got to happen. You need your self time, your me time.
Well, you know, it's a lot of people who don't feel that way. It's some people don't move without the other.
That's too much.
I think it's healthy for people to have both, but I know some people, and I know a couple, like he can't move without her. Really? And I could tell sometimes he want to, but she ain't letting him.
Like when they go to the grocery store, they go together?
Yes.
Oh, no. I love my grocery store time.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that stuff I don't need.
Yeah, groceries not my thing. I get mine brought to me.
Well, I do the pickup, but I still go in to look at certain things. But yeah,
I can't stand the grocery store.
I like to shop regardless of
what's So, Coach.
The younger generation.
Yeah, younger generation.
Yeah. Well, first,
I want to hear from you, and then I'm gonna tell you something that somebody else said to me that's younger. Go ahead.
Okay, first, I'm going to say this. I'm going to throw this out here. Girls in relationships do not have friends. They don't. They don't have friends. Listen, when a girl is single, yeah, I'm with my girls night. You know how we do. As soon as she get a man, I can't just be going out like that. Y'all still doing that? I like staying in the house. You know what I'm saying? Like now they like doing activities with the kids and all of that. But as soon as she's single again, girls' night. I'm too young to be laying her down.
Turn up.
Yeah. You gonna take your hurt butt home?
No.
It's 10 degrees outside. You know what I'm saying? Trying to piss him off so bad, but
you said you're hurt, but
yeah, but no, like I don't think like me, I enjoy my private time a lot. Like a lot. I need space, and I need you to understand that I need space. And
okay, wait.
Yeah, go ahead.
In a 7-day period, how much me time do you need?
Dude, don't do this.
Don't do this. Coach, I need to know for the younger crowd, because
listen, like,
don't tell me 6.5.
Man, listen, man, like man, you gonna do this to me? Like I at least need like 4 days, 3 to 4 days, like not seeing you, unless I rock with you like that. Like it take a very special woman, you know what I'm saying, for me to be like, I want to be around this person all the time when I'm not doing stuff I need to do. But otherwise, man, give me some space, man. Like I like sleeping in my own bed. You know what I'm saying? Like that's important too. By myself.
By yourself?
Yes. By myself.
Not by yourself. Yeah, hey, wake up. It's time for you to go. For real. By yourself, dozing off and going to sleep.
No, like something that I do is like I'll always say I gotta go to work earlier than I do. So like at least an hour. Like if I usually wake up for work at 7, I'm gonna tell you I gotta wake up at 6. You know what I'm saying? So it'll be like, hey, you know, man, I gotta go. So then once you leave, I get at least an hour to myself.
Oh my God. You need that much personal time?
I do, man.
Wow.
I do.
I think, yeah. Go ahead, Nick. I'm afraid, but go ahead. I'm kind of
scared. I think that it's important that everybody has their own time space for themselves. You know, I get that I'm busy. I do have, you know, a lot going on. I think anybody can have a lot going on, but you do have a lot going on. I think people make time for who they want to make time for and what they want to make time for. So have there been people who have gotten my attention who get more time than others? Of course. Are there some people I don't want to be bothered with at all that every time they call, I'm busy? Of course. But I have to have some me time. So, you know, like some people have to be gone all the time. Some people got to be doing something in order for them to feel like they doing, you know, they having a good day, or it's the weekend, you got to be doing something. And that's just not me. A good weekend for me is I can go get my nails, feet, manicure, come home, read me a good book, quiet. That's good for me. I'm good with that. I did that this weekend. Hardly took no phone calls. There was a couple of people with exception to the rules. A lot of people I sent a voicemail. I just wanted peace and quiet. I work all the time. I just want peace and quiet. Now, are there some, like I said, some exceptions to the rules? Of course. There's some people you spend more time with than others if you feeling them like that. But then that may be the sign if I've been doing that, then all of a sudden I don't, you know, now that could be your sign. Because I don't care how much I say, I don't want to be bothered. People don't understand I don't want to be bothered no more. It's like, that's a new thing? Do people don't understand I don't want to be bothered?
What, boundaries?
No, I don't want to be bothered. We don't link. I don't think we make a good couple. But we could be friends. I have enough friends. I'm not looking for no friends. You know, nice knowing you, take care. Then you want to keep, hey, what's up? I'm just checking on you. For what? Look at the paper. If I ain't in the paper, then I'm good. Just assume I'm good.
But when you say you don't want to be bothered, is you don't want to be bothered with them or a relationship?
No, them. People think that I don't want a relationship. I do want a relationship. Some people will argue with me to say I don't because of my schedule. If I'm busy, I'm just busy. Yeah, I may not call you. Call me. My phone take incoming calls. You know, so my problem is I get a lot of that people feel like they doing, I'm not reciprocating. But what's wrong with you being the one to call me all the time? Nothing. You gonna let that stop love?
Oh my God. Yeah. Definitely. Yeah, absolutely I am.
Definitely.
That means she ain't interested.
I get that. I get that. Like, you ain't, I didn't call you and you ain't called nobody back. What are we taking counter score? That's so petty.
No.
Like, you that petty that you know you can call me 10 times and you taking score?
No.
Really? That's a turn off, somebody taking score like that.
Not score. If I didn't call you every day the last 2 weeks, that's you need to call. I need to know that you is digging me as much as I'm digging you.
Okay, so if you didn't call me every day, or I may even send you a text message and say, hey, just letting you know I received your message. I'll get back.
You know what? You are officially blocked.
Yeah, I am so down.
Somebody got so mad at me because he was sending me all of these text messages and I was busy. I'm at work. I work during the day and I was busy. And so I replied back to the text saying, this is just an acknowledgement that I have received your message.
You know what?
And he was so mad.
I would have been mad too.
That's petty.
How many angry voicemails do you get? Like, how many voicemails do you get?
You know what? I don't get it. Right.
Yeah. I've been calling. You know who this is. I've been calling. You must be busy or your phone is broken. It's 2019. They're calling you 10 times. I got other babes I can be talking to.
Yeah, that's it. I get what I'll get is you wanna get together, or they'll say something like that, and then if I don't reply back, well, I guess got my answer, and you don't have to worry about me no more. Okay, good.
They gonna text you.
Then they'll come right back. We still ain't talking. You just said that you get your answer. You was all bold 2 days ago. Now you coming up and here you come.
Can't wait to meet your husband.
But wait, what's even funnier? This is what I was gonna go back to, the even younger generation, how clingy they are. Do you know that I talked to a young man, and then also my son Nico, who I had to say, no, this ain't working. The girls don't even want to hang up the phone when you playing a video game. They want to be on the phone, listening to you just playing a video game. So you're not talking to them, but they on the phone listening to you play the video game.
Yeah, that's high school stuff.
Hang up, Nico. If you don't get off that doggone phone.
What?
Yeah, like high school conversations, like you could just be on the phone and nobody talk. Like
Nico falls asleep and people will be on the phone.
Are you serious?
Yes. And it's like, and then I'll say like, Nico, you don't fall asleep on nobody, say bye or whatever. And he'd be like, Ma, I tried to. They don't. They want to stay on the phone.
Oh.
No. I found out I talk in my sleep. Like in high school, talking on the phone with somebody. Man, I was letting her have it. And then I woke up in the middle of me talking. I'm like,
that was coming out.
Yeah, she crying and stuff. I'm just like, why are you? Yeah, like, why are you standing on the phone for this slander? But
right.
I just like, hey,
you gonna reverse it on her?
Yeah, like, we should have been on
dummy.
Cause you're like, you're asleep today. You're not even gonna remember this. I'm sorry. So,
I was kidding.
I was playing, girl.
Yeah, I talk in my sleep. I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh.
Endure that trauma. But it's gonna be going tomorrow though.
Right. See, that's too clingy. But I'm telling you, if it's somebody out there that's clingy, I'm gonna meet them. It's like I'm a, and maybe it's just me, but I will let you guys know.
Oh shoot!
That I have decided that I am going to try some different techniques.
Okay.
And meeting people. So I'm gonna date one younger person and one older person.
How younger?
Right.
Younger than me.
I know, but like a year, 10
like how
years.
Stella got her groove back.
Oh no!
They could be mistaken for your child, or
no. About 5 years younger, 5 years older.
Okay. I could dig it.
I see that.
And then I'm gonna date both of them at the same time, and then bachelorette style. See who I like, how they move, that type of thing. Compare the two. Take notes.
I hope we make it to show 25. But anyway, you might be coaching Dee.
It's Nikki B's Friends. If I know.
Oh my gosh.
No, because I just can't. I don't get that now. I will say that I have a good friend, and that's her MO. Whenever she with somebody, you don't talk to her. You barely see her.
Oh.
You always can tell that she done got somebody because, I just have never been that person. Never been that person.
Well, maybe in the beginning, like the first 2 or 3 months, they occupying more of your time than anything. But then after that, y'all know each other's habits and how y'all like to, communicate or hang out. Then they get introduced to your friends, and then, y'all do that cross, he hang out with the boys, and we hang out.
Right. But see, that's something else I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go to dinner by myself. I'm gonna go to the show by myself. I'm gonna go to a club by myself. I've never did any of that stuff.
Don't go to a club by yourself.
Yeah, no.
Why?
You packing?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, then go ahead.
I'm I'm good. There's always gonna be somebody who's looking out for me.
Yeah, Jesus. That's why I asked you packing.
My daddy is in a bodyguard. I have a bodyguard.
That would not be a surprise.
Yeah.
But okay, let me ask this.
Okay.
So when you dating
you talking to me or coach?
You.
Okay.
When you dating junior and senior, are you going to tell them that they're not the only one you're dating?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I always do. If I'm seeing somebody, unless I'm talking to somebody and they say to me that what they prefer is one person, you get to know one person or something like that, then I'll say, oh, okay, if I agree with that, okay, cool, I'm fine with that. But otherwise, no, I'm dating. Okay, and you're allowed to do the same thing. And then I'll tell somebody who will try to date me, I'll even say to them, you're not getting none. So if it's somebody else out here, you can hit. I ain't mad about it. You ain't mad. Okay. I wouldn't be mad about that because you ain't getting none from me. So you tap on something else.
Okay, let me ask this. So if you say, for instance, you starting to dig one or the other one, or better yet, y'all laughing and talking. And I know you like to laugh like I do. And he making you laugh really hard, like, you so crazy, Stan. Ooh, that's Kevin. Mm-hmm. Will you try to fix it? Or you call the other one the wrong name?
No.
Or you call everybody Bay?
No. I just made a mistake, you know what I'm saying? Somebody else. No. Don't make no big deal out of nothing that small anyway. I don't like petty. Never be petty. No.
You ain't never called somebody else the wrong name?
Yeah, and we didn't argue. That would be petty. Why would that? If we're not in no committed relationship, and I call you somebody else's name, and you got mad, you petty. I don't do petty.
Coach, I just called you Keith instead of Coach. You cool with that?
Nah, but I think you should go holler at Keith, though. You don't even need to know my name anymore at this point.
See? Even Coach feel that way. And he the younger generation.
But what I'm saying is a lot of people feel that way. A lot of people, like I used to. I'm just changing up some stuff for me that works for me.
Okay.
So I'm just trying new things. You know what I'm saying? So these will be new things for me. Because I need to, get out and mingle and stuff like that. Because I do notice that, I get invited to a lot of stuff, but then there's a lot of stuff that I don't get invited to that I know that people having that would have single people there, but they just assume that you're going to get, you know what I mean? I done been out with people and then, everybody not as nice. So they only sending me drinks. People get mad. It's some petty people out there. So sometimes you just prefer to be, but just hang by yourself. Yeah. It ain't like it was with me and you, D. Like, it ain't no loyalty no more.
Oh, no.
You know what I mean? Ain't nobody loyal. They will grin up in your face and all along be thinking that I can't have her around my husband. Like, how you calling me your friend and you think that I want your husband? For real?
If I felt that way, we wouldn't even nothing to worry about.
Right. But somebody had made a good point, and never mind, I ain't gonna say it.
No, say it.
Say it. We all
you can't do that.
No, because I don't be wanting people to be taking me the wrong way because somebody had made a comment before that when people do that or kind of put that stigma on you, it's because they think that you're attractive enough that everybody would like you.
Probably.
So then it's nothing you've done. It's their insecurity within their self who thinks, Nikki's nice looking. She could, you know what I mean? And
competition, basically.
And the thing about it is, anybody who got to know me know I'm just friendly. You know what I mean? Cool. Ain't nobody trying. like I don't even see how people deal with like Didi. Like I can't even see how it's jealous harder than you are.
Oh my gosh.
That would just drive me crazy. Like the one time that I went in and the guys set the chair down, so it was his wife, him, then me, and then she made him switch seats. Wow, really? And if you switching seats and you don't know me, and all I did was come in from a different get together, stop by my other friend party, and you would switch seats, like she don't even realize what she said to me is my husband a cheat. Like if I was that type of person, it would be like, okay, well, he's one I could count on. Mm-hmm. Is she that jealous, or she don't trust him to sit by nobody?
I'm not like that. I ain't that far.
Women be knowing they dudes though. Like usually when it be that, it don't even be so much. You would just be knowing like I know him.
Right.
Like, he'll say something. Type.
Mm-hmm.
That's his type.
Yep.
That's sad though, but then you just know people just like I said, just revolt. Can't move, won't do nothing. And then I don't know how long that actually works where you change and become something that you think somebody wants you. You're trying to be something somebody else wants you to be. You know what I mean?
A certain way.
Right. You're trying to act a certain way, but you're used to would do this. But I guess, like I say, everybody is somebody's exception to the rule. Mm-hmm. So things that you say you wouldn't put up with, you would necessarily put up with because everybody is the exception. There's somebody. I would hope you only doing it for one person. Now, if you out there and everybody cheating on you and you taking them back, you just a damn fool. You just a fool and everybody know it, and you just like over and over again. But like I say, people cheat because to me these days ain't even no consequences for cheating. You could cheat and don't even have to move out. You don't get it used to be your clothes be out on the lawn.
Bleach on them.
People growing these days.
You know what?
With times people growing and growing bigger hearts and just showing the same mercy that God has shown unto us, and understanding in the good book it preaches to forgive. So,
I forgive you, but karma is something else. It also
people being God-like, let them be God-like.
It also say an eye for an eye.
It'd be like sometimes I don't have nothing to do with it, but it'd be like, man, I just want it to be some repercussions for that. Like you don't get no punishment. Like
you gotta go stay at the hotel for a week or something.
Right.
Get some counseling, something.
There don't nobody have to do nothing no more.
I know how I am. I'm jealous, but they know no. You cross the line, you better take your stuff with you when you cross it.
Because and then especially when they keep on doing it.
Oh, this is fourth affair. What the hell? What? You keeping count?
Yeah, I mean, God has patience with us.
You know what?
Now, if some young lady decides to have patience with somebody, or some young man decides to have patience with that young woman, we need to stop knocking these people and saying they foolish and saying it takes strength.
You know what? They knocking something else. If they got cheating, they cheat
to keep going and saying, this brother needs love more than anything. So I'm going to put my arms around him and let him know I'm going to keep fighting this fight with you.
Why you sounding like a pastor who about to tell his congregation he cheated?
Right, real quick, in the low.
Next week, you're right. Next week, I need to talk to y'all about
the church been talking.
Something that happened.
And everybody been wondering. And since y'all need to know, the devil trying me too. It's a fight I lose sometimes with the Lord. and y'all offering and tithes, I'm gonna keep fighting the devil. Get off of me, and I get a new house, and I get a new car, and I get a new church. I've been promising y'all for 10 years.
We already got no account open.
I'm not gonna let y'all do that to the church. Not gonna let y'all do that to the church. But back to the thing at hand. I think that people should have. Everybody need their own hobby, their own thing, because everybody. But like I say, if it works, some people can't move without the other.
I literally do know a couple that they got together when they were 19, and they're our age. They have literally been together all that time, and they do everything together.
Mm-hmm.
They even work at the same factory.
Oh, no.
Not in the same area, but they drive into work together. They drive home together. They have lunch together. When they go out with their friends, they go out with other couple friends, so they're still together.
Somebody miserable.
Somebody, because there's no way.
Do they share a Facebook page? Because I can't stand.
Yes.
Yeah, no.
Man, no, that's too much. That's why we got to cut the cord right there.
Yeah.
That's when you know somebody cheated or was saying something wrong. Whenever you see that, to me, that's just a red alarm for me. Like one of them.
Somebody can't handle it.
Yep.
Yeah, so just don't even be social media friends if you can't handle it.
Right.
Because it's for fun and games. So don't even be on there. If you got to keep counting how many times somebody likes somebody picture or make a comment, you shouldn't even be on there.
Okay. I got a question for y'all. Do y'all feel that it's mandatory that y'all are friends with each other on social media with y'all partner?
Absolutely.
Mm-mm. I prefer no.
Why no, Nikki B?
Because I think that people read into things too much. Then you got the counting. Why he always liking your page? Why you got to make a comment? You know what I mean? So if I'm just on there having fun, you just be on there having fun.
What type of fun are you having? No,
right. I didn't know about this fun.
No, I'm saying I don't. Why? What would you? I'm not talking about nothing. I post questions on mine, so I just don't. I think that just listening to even some married couples and stuff, it's just less drama. Some people can't handle it, especially if you got a nice following and a nice few people that comment, and if you get somebody who comment all the time, like I done had some female say to me something, ask me something about a guy, like who is he? He comment all the time. Like why are you paying that much attention?
Mm.
You know what I mean? I think that you could just cause less drama because we'll read into something. Women are notorious for that, but guys are, becoming more and more like women these days. But
yeah, for real.
Yeah.
And I think that you could just, don't even have to do it because I'm not gonna be sitting up there. I'm the last person to be explaining to you why if somebody said you look cute today or you wore them the shoes from Saks. I'm not explaining to you how he know how I got them shoes because I bumped into him at Saks when I was wearing them shoes. I'm not gonna do that. No, not gonna happen. Who is this? One of my Facebook friends. Not gonna happen. Go ahead, Dee Dee, because you said yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, see, we was already friends first, so it wasn't like I was gonna unfriend them.
I do.
Oh.
So okay, so hold on.
I think I got something to hide if I do that.
No, I tell them. Let's not do this.
Okay, so hold on. So y'all can start off Facebook friends, but once the relationship get to a point, then they'd be like, all right, I'm gonna have to unfriend you.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Ain't no way.
If you letting it drive you crazy, where you counting my likes and stuff like that?
No, not like that. Not like that.
No.
Not like I'm like, okay.
I don't want you on. I'm a private person. I don't want you on each one of my posts. Yeah, we had fun that night, or you cut me out the picture. Nope. Not gonna happen. You gone.
Now, see, the thing is, when a dude really messing with a chick, he don't even comment or like her pics after a certain point.
Yep.
Like, he might text you.
There you go.
Like, don't get cute.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yep. Like, something like that. Or he might text you, where the F you going?
Yeah.
But otherwise, he ain't gonna even comment after a certain time.
That was the time me and you went out, babe. Oh, okay.
Let's see, then that's different. But all of that,
Oh no, not counting the likes and no, not all that.
But do you go to his page every day to see what he said something? If he come up, he just come up.
He's right. If he in a rotation, he in a rotation.
You don't go to his page?
I don't.
I haven't seen people spend their whole day almost to get fired because somebody liked the picture. Now they trying to look the girl up to see her page private, but she friends with such and such. And how you know? Ain't nobody got time for that.
That's too much. Because if you on their page stalking like that, you don't trust them.
Nope.
You really think so?
I don't stalk.
So what you think? Are you friends with? Because you got a nice following. And I see some of the comments on your stuff, Coach. And I'll be thinking like, dang, they thirsty.
Yeah, like it just work out that the girls I usually end up talking to don't play at all. You know, so yeah, we friends and they paying attention pretty much.
And so at some point, do you say, don't ask me nothing else about this?
Nah, they don't usually ask too much.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't like being asked about people I don't know.
Yeah.
Do they post under your picture something too? They got a comment?
Sometimes. Sometimes it happens. And you just got to leave it there, man. You just got to.
Well, I tell you what.
You got to take it, man.
Nico was on the phone. This was last year. He's 16 now. He's probably 15. And somebody was asking him about this thing. Nico unfriended him, told him he ain't explaining nothing to nobody commented on his page. And he ain't doing that. And this is just how bad, and this is the society that we live in with this social media, is that I had some parents, meaning a mom and a dad, call me about Nico unfriending their daughter who was crying.
What?
Wow.
You don't get off my phone.
I'm like, what this boy done did? The girl crying.
You thinking she didn't hurt her? He got hurt or something.
Mm-hmm. And the girl actually was mad at Nico. Nico hadn't even told me about it. Had and tried to make a little scene on Nico at a game and everything. What? And y'all, because he unfriended her on social media.
Yeah, some people take that as like the ultimate disrespect.
Yeah, when you get
unfriended me, like what I done to you,
right?
Oh, trust me, I know, because ain't nothing worse than unfriending somebody, and then you get an inbox, you unfriended me, you be like, damn. They giving out an alert, like I thought I did that on the slide. That's when you get them with the man. My Facebook been tripping; it deleted a lot of people.
Yeah.
You got 10,000 friends, and all of a sudden it's 9,999.
Nah, I got an app, you know. So if anybody unfriend me, I'm unfriending them because I ain't a fan of nobody. You feel? So.
Oh, the app will tell you if somebody unfriended you?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe that's how people know. Because I'm telling you, I didn't unfriended some people and be like, they ain't gonna pay no attention. And as soon as I do it, I get an inbox like, you unfriended me? Huh?
Dang. So they're basically checking you.
Yeah, I done been checked a few times. Oh no, Facebook must have did something. Let me check.
I don't even know.
Well, I just saw you. Wait, let me look. Friend me again.
And it's still on the request thing, waiting.
Most of the time, I'll take them. If they paying that much attention, then I will accept them back. Sometimes I don't. Where we at with time?
Wow.
We got like at least. What'd you say, D?
12 minutes.
Okay.
How many?
12.
Okay.
Yeah, she usually been a type that, but
well, he said what you say.
Right. But no, I'm saying because I had to ask. But yeah, so like I said, I just think people need their own hobbies and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You would have to have one because you'd have to have an interest that would, you know what I mean? Like could occupy your time and give you the mental.
Right. You know, and you don't have to talk to and you don't have to talk to nobody every day. Who made that up? That you got to talk to somebody every day. Mm. You made that up, Didi?
Yep. Wrote it down the book. Wrote down the book, put it out there. You have to talk to me. We have to communicate.
The thing is, though, I think it's just like certain people bring it out of you. You know what I'm saying? Because like a person that you don't want to deal with, talking to them every day seem like a chore. Yes. It'd be like, why? Oh my God.
Here she go.
But somebody that you want to talk to, you be wrestling with your phone when it rings. Hold up. Yeah, what up?
See, the midnight hour voice come out. I'm trying to tell you, Carmel hour.
I ain't busy no more.
Well,
that ain't no problem. That ain't no problem. But anybody you don't want to talk to, yeah, what up? Yeah, I am busy right now. Yeah, is it all right if I call you back tomorrow? All right, bye.
But see, it's been some people I didn't like that just don't want to talk to them every day, so I just want to answer.
It's gonna be that one,
or I'd be like
that you gonna. It's gonna.
Or I'd be like that. Hello.
Oh my gosh!
That's a mean one right there.
Man, dirty. It's gonna be that one.
And then I'll pull that. No, I ain't sleep. What's up? Then they be like, you are asleep. I'll talk to you. I should have said that. I want that edited out.
It's gonna keep it in, make it longer, replay it. It's gonna be that one that you're gonna find yourself. It's gonna sneak up on you. Mm-hmm. You're gonna be texting him good morning.
Yep.
It's gonna be that one. You're gonna be like, you know what? Let's text that brother good morning.
Did I was texting somebody good morning?
No, said you're gonna find that one that you wake up and text them good morning.
But I text them back good morning.
Nah, that you text
them.
No,
you text them the first. You be the initiator.
Everybody got one.
That one, right?
Everybody got.
I think mine and came and went.
Nah, I heard he at the store right now. Hold on, what time is it?
Nah, he got home. He got at least 7 more minutes.
He at home, but he up.
No, I ain't doing it. Well, I don't know. It's somebody out there for everybody. This gonna be my year. I'm gonna meet somebody.
It's gonna be the one. It's gonna be that one person. There's a whole bunch of things that I said I ain't gonna never do, and I'm currently doing.
But it ain't gonna be now. One day, good morning. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Not every day. No. But you're gonna make the initiation to make sure you do it. Mm-hmm. Oh, I gotta tell him good morning, and not be an app that scheduled it to do it. You're gonna literally type the
word. Good morning with an emoji.
Right.
Okay. I'll let y'all know it. Let's write it down.
Please do.
We're gonna claim it. No, I ain't claiming that. I ain't got time to be talking about good morning.
Yeah, you never know. You have time with what you want to make time for.
That's real.
I'm serious.
Me. I like me time. I'm so busy that I just like me time.
I used to be that way. And then I done got spoiled and expect certain things, and if they don't have
15 cents.
I get angry. Right, my 15 cent. Yeah, I mean, I expect certain things. Like, you didn't text me today? What's going on?
Every day?
Literally, every day. Because I'm not a morning person. So
but don't y'all see each other every day?
Every day.
Yes,
so they still got a text?
Absolutely. You started off that way. You have to maintain it.
Yeah, see, that's one thing I don't do. I don't get you used to no treatment.
Yep.
That I'm not going to be able to keep
Open your own door, pay for your own bill.
Yeah, like anything I ain't gonna be able to do 6 months from now, I'm not about to get you used to. Because then
that makes sense though.
Because then once I don't do it, you're gonna say I've changed. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna start assuming it's somebody else, or I don't care as much.
Yep.
So no.
But it's like the only one thing that I expect, and that's that one thing.
Every day.
Every day. Has been all this time. Every single day.
Okay.
And it's not like a long drawn on conversation. Like, you good? I'm good. That's it.
But see, Coach is right. That is what you're supposed to do, is keep up. I think that's how a lot of people get caught cheating, because they change up. All they got to do is keep things normal and keep doing what they're doing, and they could be a bigger player as they want to be, because they still doing what they've been doing. They get caught because they change up and start doing, different stuff. They're not giving them the attention they were giving them, and so then they know that they're giving it to somebody else. But if you give it to both people, no problem. Trust
me. You give it to both people and keep it up, you a G.
Nah, because what people do is like an easy thing people do is like they'll show their significant other their phone in the beginning of the relationship. Like, yeah, look at this. Yeah, you see this right here. Then as soon as it get later in relationship, nah, you can't see my phone. Nah, she gonna automatically think you hiding something.
Exactly.
Because you let her see before. Oh, I say from day one. I'm like, why I can't see your phone? Because the thing is, as soon as I say no, you're going to think something up.
Yeah.
So, I ain't never letting you see it.
Yeah.
But see, then people be complaining about that. No. Like, as soon as you walk in, if you turn your phone off on silent.
No, don't ever do that.
Yeah, I know now.
Only thing worse than having your phone on silent is having your phone on vibrate. That's why I act like you don't hear your phone, your leg just is shaking.
Unless you got tremors, your phone is ringing.
You don't get that. You know somebody ain't doing no good when they look at their phone. Man, what this dude want?
Right. Liar.
Like, yeah, he lying. Man, I didn't know him.
Right. The funniest thing is I had put my phone on vibrate one time, because when I go to people's house, I do that. And we was laying up there watching the movie, and I was kind of, laying on them, and then my phone was ringing, but I'm ignoring it. And then he said, "Your phone's ringing." I go, "Is it?" He go, "Your watch is vibrating." I'm like, I had my Apple Watch. I was trying to act like I ain't feel it.
Straight busted you out.
Yeah.
My phone is always on vibrate.
But it's like I'm if we're watching the movie, why I want my phone on?
That's true.
Yeah, I know it worked.
That one time.
Now I leave my ringer on. Like at all times.
I don't like the ring. I don't like no ringtone. I don't really like them. They're annoying.
Do you a custom made ringtone?
What? Our intro music?
Yes, you could do that. Yesterday I was getting woke up to never do without you from the beginning to the end. That's why I call you my best friend. It was TC, of course, but I was like, it was my best friend. So, all right, you guys, the time is up. The time has come to an end where we can turn our cell phones back on, and some of us can be clingy. And some of us cannot. telling y'all I'm changing up this year.
Okay.
So let's go ahead with our closing remarks for the evening. Coach, go ahead and put us on the love line.
This is W. Nick B and Friends. You guys have tuned in to another great episode of Nikki B and Friends, episode 22. D, could you not? Thank you.
I need some background music.
Yeah, you was a little louder than him. You couldn't even hear him. He talking too low.
Doing beatbox jazz. Yeah, but it's been another great episode of Nikki B and Friends. Thank you all for tuning in and support, and please continue to support and tune in next week as well. D, what you got for us?
Oh my gosh. I don't unfriend your boo. Don't do it. Y'all already friends. Stay being friends. Don't unfriend. Keep it flowing. Don't be a stalker though. That's not cute. But no, I'll see y'all on the 16th. And in Berlin Theater.
Whoop whoop.
Mm-hmm.
So my closing remarks is, if you are going to unfriend your friend, they're telling you not to. So if you decide to take their advice and not unfriend them, just don't be a stalker on their page. Don't go there. Whenever you go searching for something, you're going to find something that you call yourself offended with, having an argument for no reason at all. Facebook is someplace to play. But we know it's a lot of thirsty people out there. That's going to be wherever you go. But don't be making nothing unpeaceful in your relationship over a Facebook post. That's just silly.
Mm-hmm.
And as Dee Dee said, we want to thank again this episode being sponsored by Team Marshall and Say It Out Loud Comedy. They got Josh Adams featured with 2 nights. So that flyer will be on our Facebook page, which is Nikki NIKKIB and Friends. So please make sure you like our page if you haven't liked it. Continue to subscribe to wherever you listen to us at, whether it be iTunes, YouTube, Spreaker, Spotify, iHeartRadio. We're on all those. And we want to just continue to thank you guys for listening and rocking out with us. And thank you for the good questions that we've gotten this week. So I'll be continuing to post those. I'm making sure that I post those relationship questions again, and maybe one day one of our episodes we'll go through some of them and just read back some of you guys' responses. And don't forget again, just one thing, to check out Dee Dee, and thank everybody for listening, and we so appreciate you for letting us make it to episode 22, and we'll see you on episode 23. Stay warm, everybody.